This video marks the completion of 14 days of 21 days reading challenge, a challenge to complete Atomic Habits in just 21 days.
Welcome to the second progress video. If you are new to this channel and want to know more about the challenge and our experiences in the first week, then you can check out our previous videos. Link in the description.
In this video, we are going to share all the learnings, insights, our experiences of the second week of this challenge. First, let's talk about the differences we felt in the first and the second week of this challenge and how the techniques help us so far.
In the first week, we were wasting a whole day on just one chapter. And now, in the second week, we were able to complete a chapter within an hour and in one go.
The reason being the awareness, becoming conscious on how we are using our time.
The major reason of wasting our time was social media. We would take our mobile for just 2 minutes but would end up wasting hours on it.
By using the techniques pointing and calling and habit scorecard, we started becoming aware of our actions that we were rather doing unconsciously out of habit.
Whenever we would take mobile in our hand, we would say out loud, I'm about to use my mobile and it will waste my time. This will make my day unproductive. In the second week, our concentration has also increased. We are now less distracted by other things while doing our tasks. The other two techniques, implementation intention and habit stacking, helped us in this.
Although we were not able to follow exactly our habit stacking and implementation intention statement, but we tried to make it work as much as we could. For the implementation intention, I will read Atomic Habits for 1 hour on my work desk at 10 am.
I will read a chapter of Atomic Habits at 11 am for 1 hour on my couch.
We were able to complete a chapter within an hour and in one go. Also, we decided the specific place of reading, which made it easier to start reading without putting much effort.
Now, let's talk about the learnings of the second week of this challenge. First, to form a new habit, we first need to make it look attractive. The more attractive an opportunity is, the more likely it is to become habit forming.
To make the habit look more attractive, one technique that can be used is temptation bundling. In this, you have to pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do.
For example, if you want to check out social media, but you need to exercise more, then you can use temptation bundling. Like, after I do 10 push-ups, I will check social media.
Second, to break the bad habit, we first need to understand the underlying cause of that habit. Then only we will be able to work on changing them.
For example, if you have a habit of snacking on junk food in the afternoon, you could track your behavior and may discover that the cue for your habit is feeling bored or stressed. Once you find the cause, then start working on it. This is how you will be able to fix the causes of your bad habits.
Third, to form a new habit, you first need to increase the frequency of that behavior until it gets set in your subconscious mind.
In the beginning, the formation of new habit will require a lot of effort. But with repetition, the behavior will become automatic. And this process is called automaticity.
That is, ability to perform a behavior without thinking about each step, which occurs when non-conscious mind takes over. As the frequency increases, so does the automaticity.
Fourth, the human behavior follows the law of least effort. That is, we naturally gravitate towards the options that requires least amount of effort. So, to form good behaviors, we first need to reduce the friction. One way to do it is by reducing the steps required to complete a habit.
For example, if you want to develop a daily reading habit, then you can keep the book you want to read out of the cupboard. You can also decide a place where you want to read beforehand. These things will help to reduce the friction associated with that behavior. Fifth, let's talk about the 2-minute rule to stop procrastination. It states when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. This will help to make habits as easy as possible.
For example, if you want to read a book before going to bed each night, you should first start with reading just one page. You can eventually advance your habits to next level. You cannot improve the habit that doesn't exist, but 2 minutes rule can help you to get into the process.
Now the sixth learning. The best way to break the bad habit is to make it impractical to do. Increase the friction until you don't have the option to act. You can do it with the help of commitment device.
It is the choice you make in the present that logs the better behavior in the future. Suppose you want to avoid using mobile while working. then you can ask your colleague or family to keep your mobile with them. and only give you back after you finish work. Commitment device increases the odds that you will do the right thing in the future by making bad habits difficult in the present.
But the ultimate way to lock in future behavior is to automate your habits. There are two ways to do so. First, one-time choices. These are the single actions that automate your future habits and deliver increasing returns over time. For example, for good sleep, remove your television from the bedroom. And for productivity, remove all the unnecessary apps and games from your mobile.
These one-time actions are a straightforward way that lead to better long-term habits. Second, technology. Using technology to automate your habits is the most reliable and effective way to guarantee the right behavior.
For example, for productivity, social media browsing can be cut off with a website blocker. And for personal finance, you can save for retirement with an automatic wage deduction.
When you automate as much as your life as possible, you can spend your efforts on tasks machines can't do yet.
With all the learnings, we have finally completed the second week of this challenge. Through this challenge, we are learning something new every day that is helping us improve ourselves daily.
With just a week and 1/3 of the book left, we are finally about to complete this 21 days challenge.
We will come up with the final wrap-up video of this challenge where we will be sharing our in-depth experiences, our learnings, our insights and the techniques from the book. So stay tuned for that.
And make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram for regular updates.